Welcome back, my fellow glitchers, to another episode brought to you by GamesGlitches. Yeah, I've vanished for quite some time, had a lot of personal stuff to take care of. This is my hobby. Not once have I ever claimed that YouTube is my livelihood and I am here to make millions of YouTube. No, no, no. This is for me to have fun, to show you guys what I do. This is a hobby of mine. This whole entire channel from back in the day started as a joke that me and my friend argued that any idiot can be a YouTuber. And look at me, I'm a YouTuber, the biggest idiot of them all, and totally succeeding. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, in today's glitch, we're gonna take a look at the Division once again. Had multiple demands for Division videos, so I decided why not, since now I'm working from home, like pretty much everyone else. Now, as usual, every time I try to record a video in a world of Division, it's always either raining or goddamn dark. Every time I log in, it's nighttime. Every time I log in, it's either foggy or rainy. For the love of God, can we have good weather somewhere, either in real life or in game? Shit on both ends. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna take a look at the infinite DPS glitch. They tried to fix it and address it last night, but apparently it's Uplay, in Ubisoft. They never really address or fix anything anywhere. Now let's take a look at my gear so you guys could take a look at the damage I'm holding right now. My main weapon has 83.9 and my offhand has pretty much 100,000 damage. What you need to do is very simple. You need to click number 2 on your keyboard. This is the way I found the quickest way to do it. And when you roll the mouse wheel to your pistol and you switch to it, right before you switch to it, you have to spam F. So you roll the mouse wheel up and you instantly would click F. So you would position yourself right here. So you have the F key to interact. Then you would select your second weapon, which you could click by number 2. Then you would roll your mouse wheel upwards one tick, so your character switches to the pistol. And as you're switching, as you roll the wheel at the same time, you click F. So it will look something along the lines of this. And when you have done it properly, your character will stand there with a pistol in their hand. Not the machine gun or whatever the second weapon you were having. If he will end up or she will end up standing with the pistol at hand. Now, if we take a look again at my weapon, all of a sudden the 100,000 became 156,000. The 89,000 now became 131,000. Now, please note that whenever you do fast travel between, for example, Washington and New York, you will end up actually have to a lot of times redo the glitch. I noticed that my character's DPS ended up being reset. The best spot that I found to do the glitches, this glitch at, is either at the control point right here. But let's say this point for you is not captured or has been recaptured by the enemy faction. Another best spot for you to go is to Wall Street. Right over here that was shown to me by my friends. Once you're on Wall Street, there's another machine gun available to you that you don't even need to initiate the mission. You could just simply walk up to it and do it. Right here, you would just go through this. There's usually one patrolling mob in the area that tries to mess with you. Sometimes maybe a few more, but usually there's almost no one ever here, or they're probably inside that building right there like scout. But you could leave them alone altogether and ignore them. They don't usually never come out. And right here you will find yourself another machine gun. Unless you initiate the mission, there will be nobody here, so you're in a clear to do the glitch one more time. Regular fast traveling between missions does not reset your glitch. Now, there are several mistakes that people usually make when trying to attempt this glitch. First mistake is that when you switch your weapon, for example, and click F, you might not be under a good angle to grab onto it. So your character will just simply ignore that command. Another mistake that people do is when they switch too fast. So if you would switch the weapon, you would get off of it, then you would click F again, switch back weapon and try to get on it, but you won't be able to because until the F interact reappears, you will not be able to click F. So you would end up switching to your pistol, but you will not be able to get behind the turret. So that is the other mistake that I noticed that people make. The third mistake that people make is usually when they grab the turret and their right hand seems to jiggle, like, freak out a little bit, that means you did not do the glitch right. So the way you know that you did the glitch right 100% is when your character gets off the turret and has his pistol at hand. So again, you would roll up, switch to it, and if you see that you would have your machine gun or whatever your weapon you're holding in your second hand still in your hand, that means you have not done the glitch properly. If your right hand spazzes out, you have not done the glitch properly. If you travel to Washington, D.C., you would have to redo the glitch. If you travel from Washington, D.C. to New York, you would also have to do the glitch every time. And just like in New York, you could also go to different control points, or different missions just to simply get behind the turret. There are control points everywhere, and almost every control point has a turret, one form or another at it. So you could simply just find a control point that's not taken over for you, or that you want to take over, and then just do that glitch there. Right here, it would be the perfect example of what this glitch is capable of. Me and my team were doing Mission Wall Street on heroic, on maximum difficulty. And we're pretty much tearing through all the mobs incredibly quick. Right here, this is the point where the 3 heavies come out with the boss, and there's a major fight. And you will just see how quickly the entire boss melts. There's our James Dragoff. He is going to come out, blinds the crap out of me, can't even see shit, but one of my teammates definitely spots him, and the mission is over. There's another yellow mob, and another mob, and as you can see here, I'm hitting them for 3 million per tick. And right now, the mission is completed. The final boss managed to go down in under 15 seconds after he spawned. You will also obtain good amount of experience for finishing missions on heroic, and you will also obtain a lot of loot. If you do Wall Street on heroic, you have a chance of also obtaining a legendary item. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little video. I hope you all stay safe in these tragic times. Just keep away from people, especially from the elderly, because they're most susceptible. I am sure that many of you are already tired of hearing it, but hey, why not just one more time? Because this virus seems to be ravaging. And me, who is located in New York City right now, is not the best place to be, considering the fact of how many people there are and the fact that many are not following the rules and regulations. I hope you enjoyed this glitch. I hope you stay home and play more games right now, just simply to avoid people and to avoid getting sick. Let this thing pass over, and then we could all return back to our normal lives. This is a tragic moment for everybody, both health-wise and economically, and only by sticking together and working together can we get through this together. Nobody is immune. Nobody is protected. Just keep yourself protected. Assume that this is pretty much like the Contagion movie. Anybody at anywhere at any time could pretty much get affected, even from your friends or family. You never know who has it. So please be safe. Please take care of yourself. Let this pass. The warm weather and everything is around the corner. So we'll definitely have enough gatherings and meetings to come. But for now, try to be safe, try to be responsible, and try to be aware of your surrounding and the people who are around you, to not to get infected or to infect others. Thank you all again for watching, and please try to be safe.